So the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra has been in the news again, and this time it's about charging speeds. For weeks, we've been hearing whispers that Samsung might finally step up its game and bring 60-watt fast charging to the Galaxy S26 Ultra. That rumor really blew up online, and fans were super excited. After all, Samsung has been stuck at 45 watts for years now on the S24 Ultra, on the S25 Ultra. And the idea of a bump to 60 watts felt like the kind of upgrade people were waiting for. But here's the twist. Those hopes just took a pretty big hit. A new certification from China popped up online, and it clearly lists the upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra, model number SMS9480, with 45-watt charging. Yep, the same old charging speed that Samsung has been using for multiple generations. No sign of 60 watts there. And that has left a lot of people disappointed because the demand for faster charging is definitely real. To put it into perspective, the rumor about 60 watts wasn't just about bigger numbers. It came with claims that the phone could go from 0 to 80% in just 30 minutes. Now, that's a huge difference when you're dealing with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Imagine being able to top up almost fully while getting ready for work or just during a coffee break. That's the kind of convenience Samsung fans were dreaming about. But this certification tells a different story. In China, at least, the S26 Ultra is going to be capped at 45 watts, using either a 10 volts for 4.5 AT setup or a 15 volts for 30 AT setup. Basically, the same technical details we've seen before. And this isn't just speculation. When certifications like this leak, they usually mean the hardware is finalized, at least for that region. Now, here's where things get interesting. Just because the Chinese model is stuck at 45 watts, doesn't mean the rest of the world will be. There's still a possibility that Samsung might roll out different charging speeds in different regions. Maybe some markets, like the US, Europe, or parts of Asia, could get the rumored 60-watt upgrade. Samsung has played this game before, offering different processors in different regions. So, in theory, it could do the same with charging. On top of that, we can't completely dismiss the leak from One UI 8.5. That software build actually included references to 60-watt charging. So now we're in this weird situation. On one hand, the certification says 45 watts. On the other hand, the software is teasing 60 watts. And that's what's fueling this whole controversy. Fans are left asking, which one is it? Are we getting the upgrade or not? Let's take a step back. Why does this matter so much? Well, in today's smartphone market, charging speeds are a big deal. Competitors like Xiaomi, OnePlus, and even Vivo are pushing out phones with 100 watt, 120 watt, even 150 watt charging. Those phones can literally charge from 0 to full in under 20 minutes. Meanwhile, Samsung, despite being one of the biggest names in the industry, has been very conservative with charging speeds. Some say it's because they want to prioritize battery health and safety over flashy numbers. Others think Samsung just doesn't want to take risks after the Galaxy Note 7 battery incident years ago. So the question becomes, is Samsung being cautious, or are they simply falling behind the competition? A 15-watt bump from 45 to 60 wouldn't make Samsung the fastest in the game, but it would at least show progress. It would make charging times shorter, give fans something new to talk about, and maybe stop people from complaining that Samsung is stuck in the past. For now, though, the evidence points to the Galaxy S26 Ultra launching with 45-watt charging in China. And unless Samsung makes a surprise move, that might be the global standard again. Still, the fact that the software leak hints at 60 watts keeps the door open. Maybe Samsung has a special version lined up. Maybe it's testing features internally, or maybe it's just leaving breadcrumbs to build hype. So what do you think? Is 45 watts good enough for 2026? Or should Samsung finally give us faster charging to compete with its rivals? Personally, I think 45 watts feels outdated. A flagship device in this price range, releasing in 2026, should really be pushing boundaries, not repeating the same numbers as phones from 2022. But I want to know what you think. Would you be happy with 45 watts if it means better long-term battery health? Or do you want Samsung to take the leap to 60 watts or beyond? Let's continue this debate down in the comments, because this is shaping up to be one of the biggest controversies surrounding the S26 Ultra before launch. And if history tells us anything, Samsung might still have a surprise waiting for us when the phone is officially unveiled.